Let's go and see what is health check in HAProxy. At first, I should say health check in HAProxy we can use in three ways. First is active health check. Second is passive health check. And the third is agent health check. In active health check, our HAProxy will asking in defined interval from our backend server. In defined interval, the default is 2 seconds. Every 2 seconds, we'll ask our backend server, are you running or not? Are you working or not? If HAProxy doesn't get back any response, it determines the backend server is unhealthy and remove this backend server from the pool. But with passive health check, all coming, this is my backend server and it is my front end, all coming, incoming and outgoing traffic through my HAProxy will be monitored and check if there are any fail. If it find any problem in the communication, will determine this server unhealthy and don't use this server for further communication. And with agent health check, our HAProxy will communicate with the agent installed on our backend server. And this agent will send information to our HAProxy server, information about CPU, RAM, server status, and something like that. In active health check, we have TCP mode and HTTP mode. Using TCP, we will only know about IP address and port. I mean, if we have it is our HAProxy and we are connecting to the web server. Our web server is 1.1 running on port 80. It only will ping the IP address and check if an application is running on port 80, just it. But using HTTP, we can ask our web server about more information. For example, using HTTP health check, we can ask, give me information in the file health. If in HTTP mode, if we give back a packet with code, we ask for health file, and in response, if we had 200 or 300 status code, it determines this is healthy. Other than this status code, it would be unhealthy and our HAProxy won't use it. Okay, let's go on and test it. This is the first file I'm going to test. This is 7.1. Here I have my servers. As you see, this is my backend server, and this is my HAProxy, and this is my front end server. So I'm asking to HAProxy, and HAProxy will redirect all incoming message, for example, to Docker PS to this application. Docker PS. You can see there are 3 applications here: image app, and my app, and authentication app. This is my authentication app. That's it. Let's go and see what would happen. Here I would use sudo HAProxy -1. This is running, but before here is my HAProxy, and before running my HAProxy, I want to test if my backend server is work correctly or not. Here we can see my application 8010 is running, 11 is running, and 12 is running. Everything is fine. What about the auth application? 20 is running, 21 is running, and 22 is running. So I checked everything from the HAProxy to my backend server is working and fine. But if I go to my front end and ask curl http it is running, so let me stop it. Yes, it is here. It is running. Before running it, I would check it. It would I accept. It doesn't answer me. Okay, it's okay, and it's okay. It does not answering me because I have to run HAProxy to give answer from the backend server. Here I would run HAProxy with this file. You can see what that means. That means I run on TCP mode Layer4, listen on port. If it is my HAProxy, it would listen on port 81. All incoming traffic from port 81 will redirect to my application, which is my application. It means it's redirecting here to this port. I test it and everything is fine and working. To no 8011 and 8012. Also all incoming traffic to port 82 will redirect to auth application. So here 82 will redirect to 3 port 20, 8021, 8022. But here you can see I active health check for layer 4 application in my app, but I didn't enable it for authentication app. So after removing this application, all incoming traffic will redirect to those 3 servers, not this one. But we would lost 1/3 of all incoming traffic to this server because I didn't enable health check on my auth application. Let's go and see. Okay, it is running here, and if I ask for, you can see app 20, 21, app 20 and 22 is working fine. Also about my app 10, 11 and 12, 11 and 12 is working fine. But if I docker stop 77 is my auth application, and docker stop fd is my app application, you can see if here, because at first in our HAProxy log we saw my application 10 is considered as a unhealthy application, and if we check for this is my app 11 and 12, 11 12, 11 12, 11 12, it don't use my app 10. Why? Because it considered as an unhealthy application. But for 82 we would lost 1/3 of all incoming traffic. You can see here I lost 1/3 of all incoming traffic. Test it again. Again I lost 1/3 of all incoming traffic. And that's it. It is about layer 4 load balancing health check. In next video I will test layer 7 health check.